Colin West. Allow me to describe myself. I live upon a dusty shelf with other sorts who do the same. I have a title to my name, yet wear a jacket without sleeves. I'm not a plant, but do have leaves. It's also true, I'm not a tree, though that is what I used to be. I'm full of words, but cannot speak. I sometimes vanish for the week, and then return to my dear nook. You guessed it, I'm a library book. My homework by Ken Nesbitt. I tried to do my homework, but a show was on TV, a song was on the radio, a friend was texting me, my email chimed, so I had to look at that. It linked me to a video of someone's silly cat. I watched a dozen videos, and then I played a game. I almost didn't hear her when my mother called my name. I looked up at the clock. It was time to go to bed. I didn't get my homework done, just other stuff instead. I hope my teacher listens to the cause of my inaction. It's really not my fault. The world is just one big distraction.
Murph started feeling a bit worried. "Hang on, isn't this the kid with no cape?" said one of the goons. "Why are you even at this school anyway?" said another. "Yeah, push off," laughed Fuzzface. And once again Murph felt a powerful shove in the centre of his chest. He instantly recoiled, stumbling back uncontrollably into a huge pile of dirty plates. The plates hesitated for a moment, tottered playfully from side to side, and then decided to make a nuisance of themselves and cascade everywhere. They fell backwards, showering the table behind, where to his horror, Murph could see the bald head and broad back of Mr. Flash. A bald head and broad back that were now covered in splodges of tomato sauce and hoops of spaghetti. Fuzzface and his friends all scattered, terrified of being connected to what had happened. Mr. Flash got to his feet and turned around slowly, like one of those ballerinas in a music box, only without the frilly skirt. His face was red, and not just because there was a significant amount of tomato sauce dripping down it, like savoury magma from an erupting volcano. He picked a morsel of chewed garlic bread from his moustache and surveyed the scene. It didn't look good for Murph, who was standing right beside the smashed pile of plates. "Did you do that, Cooper?" shouted Mr. Flash. Murph considered several possible answers to this question, but he only got as far as before Mr. Flash had identified another possible culprit. "Oh, was it you? You great liability!" he roared over Murph's shoulder. Murph spun round and saw the boy from his class who could inflate different parts of his body. He looked absolutely terrified at being shouted at by a tomato-flavoured monster like this, and in his panic one of his hands suddenly ballooned, sending his glass of milk flying. This did nothing to calm Mr. Flash down. "It was you, wasn't it? You clumsy little! You ballooned all over the blinking plates, haven't you?"
Penguin Complaints by Joe Shapcott. The place for a penguin is clearly the fridge. It's just a bit dark, that's all. One other complaint, more fish. Obviously. Your shopping list needs an overhaul. Furthermore, there's a crowd on the ice cube tray where polar bears like to roll. But the place for a penguin has to be the fridge. Though it's too small to crawl, and if you're tall, you have to crawl, and there's absolutely nowhere to lay an egg.
Hello, my name is Edith Dean and I will be performing Crush by Anne Cartwright. Harry will be playing my friend. Can you see him? He's over there. There! By Jacqueline. Jacqueline Mason, my best friend. No! Don't stare at him. He'll see you're looking. You want a sweet? He gave them to me yesterday, but I'll let you have one. Just one? No, one! Take it on back, I saw you! I'm going to keep at least one forever, as a keepsake. I love Marcus Jourdain. He's so lovely. He has ever such straight teeth, apart from that gap in the middle, but his second teeth will be coming in very soon, and he won't look like a letterbox anymore. And he's got ever such curly hair, or curly, like a mop. I also love him because he's kind. Look, he gave me this. We had to make them in class yesterday, and I was having trouble speaking on the heart, so he helped me. When we had finished them, the teacher said we could either take them home or give them to someone in the class who we liked. Horrible. Ian Turton gave his to Samantha Fellows, saying she should have it since it was prettier than she was, but she got it back on playtime. She rubbed about 6 jammy oranges into his hair. The teacher went mad at both of them. But Marcus just walked right up to me with his card and said I was very nice and he would like me to have it. The class all giggled, but I didn't care. I'm putting it away now in case it rains. I don't want it to get smudged. Oh, come on, it's starting raining.
Caterpillars by Rod Bagger. They came like dewdrops overnight, eating every plant in sight. Those nasty worms with legs that cool, so creepy up the garden wall. Prickly fuzz, the hurt and sting, each unsuspecting living thing. How I hate them, oh you know, I love to squish them with my toe. But then I see, past their disguise, someday they'll all be butterflies. Homework or Homework by Jack Prolutsky. Homework! Oh, homework! I hate you, you stink. I wish I could wash you away down the sink. If
house number 1. Slowly, wearily, the foxes began to slope the tunnel up to the surface. Up and up it went, until suddenly they came to something hard above their heads, and they couldn't go up any further. Mr. Fox reached up to examine this hard thing. "It's wood," he whispered. "Wooden planks." "What does that mean, Dad?" "It means I am very much mistaken. We are right underneath somebody's house," whispered Mr. Fox. "Be very quiet. Well, now I'll take a peek." Carefully, Mr. Fox began pushing up one of the floors. It was creaks most awful, terribly. Then they all dropped down. Something awful to happen. Nothing did. So Mr. Fox pushed up the second board, and very, very cautiously he poked his head up through the gap. He let out a shriek of his own. "I've done it!" he yelled. "I've done it! The first time! I've done it! I've done it!" He pulled himself up through the gap and started prancing and dancing with joy. "Come on up," he said. "Come and see where you are, my darlings. What a sight for a hungry fox. Hallelujah! 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 Hooray! Hooray!" The 4 small foxes scrambled up out of the tunnel, and what a fantastic sight it was! How they met their eyes. They were huge, and the whole place was teeming with chickens. There were white chickens, brown chickens, and black chickens by the thousand. But this is chicken house number 1. It's exactly what I was saying. I hit it slap in the middle. First time. Isn't that fantastic? And if I may say so, rather clever.
Hello, my name is Florence Velez, and I will be performing Zebra by Sheila Stevens. When I was 3 and nearly 4, I had 2 pets, but wanted more. "A zebra, please," I asked. "With stripes?" "Oh, what?" laughed Dad. My brother went cries. Mum said zebras must live in a zoo. Wouldn't you like a cockatoo? Now please don't start to cry, my dear. A zebra wouldn't be happy here. I begged until my birthday came, but everyone just said the same. You can't have a zebra, and that is that. So instead, I got a stripy cat. I named her Zebra.
The African Lion by A. Hawford. To meet a bad lad on the African way is a thing that a lion enjoys, but he rightly and strongly objects to the taste of good and uneatable boys. When he bites off a piece of that sort, he spits it right out of his mouth and retires with a loud and dissatisfied snore to the east, the west, or the south. So lads of good habit, when coming across a lion, fear no alarm, for you are sure to escape with only the loss of a leg, a head, or an arm.
Room of a View by Stephen Swinburne. I live in a room by the sea, where the view is great and the food is free. Some of the tenants come and go, some I eat if they're too slow. When the meat is firmly locked, the other end just gently rocks. I live in a room by the sea, it's perfect for an anemone.
Chess by Julia Donaldson. Said the king with its eye on the enemy's shore, "I'll declare war." Said the queen, who possessed a superior brain, "I'll plan the campaign." Said the wide moated castle with walls all around, "I'm safe and sound." Said the bishop, "We'll lose every battle unless I pray for success." Said the knight on his charger, "I'll carry the day, you'll gallop away." Said the pawn, who was born to be soldier or slave, "I'll go to my grave."
Why couldn't she do it? Dead, sir.
Baby ate a microchip by Neil Levins. Baby ate a microchip. He grabbed a bottle, took a sip, he swallowed it, and made a beep, and now he's thinking pretty deep. He's downloading his ABCs and calculating 1, 2, 3s. He's memorizing useless facts while doing Dad's income tax. He's processing, and now he thrives on feeding his internal drives. He's throwing fits, and now he fights with ruthless bits and toothless bites. He must be feeling pretty smug. But hold on, Baby caught a bug. Attempting to reboot in haste, he accidentally got erased.
Hi, I'm George, and I'm going to be reading a passage from Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. This way, he shouted, and he began to run up the stairs into the entrance hall. It was no good hoping to hear anything here. The babble of talk from the Halloween feast was echoing out of the great hall. Harry sprinted up the marble staircase to the first floor, Ron and Hermione clattering behind him. Harry, what are we? Shh! Harry strained his ears. Distantly from the floor above, and growing faint still, he heard the voice. And I smell blood! His stomach lurched. It's going to kill someone! He shouted, and ignoring Ron and Hermione's bewildered faces, he ran up the next flight of steps, 3 at a time, trying to listen over his own pounding footsteps. Harry hurtled around the whole of the second floor, trying to hear Beth Will. Ron and Hermione panting behind him, not stopping until they turned a corner into the last deserted passage. Harry, what was all that about? Ron said, wiping sweat off his face. I couldn't hear anything. But Hermione gave a sudden gasp, pointing down the corridor. Look! Something was shining on the wall ahead. They approached slowly, squinting through the darkness. Foot-high words had been daubed on the wall between 2 windows, shimmering in the light cast by the flame torches. The Chamber of Secrets has been opened. Enemies of the air, beware. What's that thing hanging underneath? Said Ron, a slight quiver in his voice. As they edged nearer, Harry almost slipped over. There was a large puddle of water on the floor. Harry and Hermione grabbed him, and they inched towards the message, eyes fixed on the dark shadow beneath it. All 3 of them realised what it was at once, and leapt backwards with a splash.
Spaghetti, Spaghetti by Jack Pulaski. Spaghetti, Spaghetti, you're wonderful stuff. I love you, Spaghetti. I can't get enough. You're covered with sauce and sprinkled with cheese. Spaghetti, Spaghetti, oh give me some please. Spaghetti, Spaghetti piled high in a mound. You wiggle, you squiggle around. There's slurpy spaghetti all over my plate. Spaghetti, Spaghetti, I think you are great. Spaghetti, Spaghetti, I love you a lot. You're slishy, you're sloshy, delicious and hot. I gobble you down, oh I can't get enough. Spaghetti, Spaghetti, you're wonderful stuff. Greedy Dog by James Hurley. This dog will eat anything. Apple cores and bacon fat, milk you pour out for the cat. He likes the string that ties the roast and relishes hot buttered toast. Hide your chocolates, he's a thief. He'll even eat your handkerchief. And if you don't like sudden shocks, then carefully conceal your socks. Leave some soup without a lid, and you'll wish you never did. When you think he must be full, you'll find him gobbling bits of wool, orange peel and paper bags, dusters and old cleaning rags. This dog will eat anything, except for mushrooms and cucumber. What's wrong with those, I wonder?
But I'm going to catch up with them. I know where they've gone. Wait for me! Ah! My ankle! What have I done? My new jeans. They've got a rip in them. I only got them last weekend. Mum will be furious. Perhaps I can try hopping on this leg. Oh, no use. Maybe I could, it really hurts. Maybe I could try crawling on it and dragging this leg behind. It's far too painful. What am I going to do now? I'm never going to get home like this. I wonder if I've broken my ankle. That'll mean a visit to casualty. X-rays and plaster casts. I've always wondered what my leg would be like in a plaster. Everyone will make a fuss for me. James will have to carry my school bag, and Hannah will have to help me up and down the stairs. I really hate the way they leave me all the time. This will teach them. Oh, I can hear them calling my name. Over here! Help! Oh, I'm so relieved. Thank goodness you've come.
Homework by Elizabeth Smith. I'm going to do my homework as soon as I've had my tea. I'm going to get on with my homework after I've watched TV. I'll just run around the garden and then I'll work really hard. As soon as I've telephoned Jane and sent off that birthday card, I'm going to get on with my homework. As soon as the rabbits are fed, I'm going to get on with my homework before it's time for bed. What?